Guys, can we all just relax? Can we relax, please? You know what? We're gonna get to the intro. We're gonna get to the intro. Um, you know what? Just I have a lot of new guys here. Thank you for all the new people. Thank you for all the people who've been rocking with me. Let your boy Black Roo explain this to you. Just sit down, grab your favorite beverage. Let's chill. I got you. I'm going to explain it all to you. We're going to get it done real quick. We're going to make it real easy and nice. Okay. What's going on with SWIFT? Let's discuss. And can the Fed hold Bitcoin debunked? Okay. So let's get into this and relax. Your boy Black Roo, your boy the Crypto Roo podcast. I got you. Just sit back, relax. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get it. It's gonna be nice and clear. All right. And if it ain't clear, just write something in the comments. I got you. Okay. And as always, we're gonna cue my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Boom. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black Roo investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer? Best believe it was black or invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on our black or invested. Best believe it was black or invested. Dark horse in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black or invested. Best believe.
What is going on, guys? What is up, Black Roo crew? What is up, crypto warriors? And here we are. This is crypto, right? This is crypto. They will shake you out if they can shake you out. If you're a new person here to crypto, this is crypto, okay? But I'm going to let you know why you shouldn't worry. Of course, none of this is financial advice. This is just what I'm doing with my portfolio. But I'm going to make it real clear for you guys, okay? We're going to make it real clear why you should just relax, chill. We're almost there. We're just right there, right? Made the video Swift. You guys love the Swift video where I said you had 29 days, and we're down to now you have 11 days. Let's relax, guys. Chill. Chill. We got this, okay? Now we're going to go over this. And what's happening with Swift is what's happening with all the market, okay? All the market is pulling back right now. You may not be aware. We're going to go over it fair use. Chairman Powell came out and said something. Chairman Jerome Powell, chair of the Fed. If you're not familiar with what the Fed is, the Federal Reserve, they're basically the American central bank, okay? Except it's not federal. It's a private entity, okay? Which we're going to get over that in just a second, okay? So relax, okay? I got you guys. And I'm not in the business of telling grown people what to do. I'm just saying, chill. We got this, okay? We got this, all right? So let's go ahead and share the screen here. Okay, so let's go over what Powell said first. Let's do that before we do anything. And we'll play it here really quickly. This is from the Wall Street News or Wall Street Journal. Okay, that's what's got the market down. That's what got people really like crazy. What's up, Mainly Mute? Appreciate you, brother. Did everybody hear that? I'm going to play it just one more time. Fair use, by the way. And you guys will let me know if you actually heard it. You know what? I'm going to just stop sharing screen. I'm going to share it again just to, just to be sure. I thought I clicked the button, but it might take a long time for people to respond. And I don't want to waste any time here for you guys. So let's go ahead and do it again.
Do you see any value or benefit in the U.S. government building a reserve of Bitcoin?
So, we're not allowed to own Bitcoin. The Federal Reserve Act says what we can own, and we're not looking for a law change. That's the kind of thing for Congress to consider, but we are not looking for a law change at the Fed.
So Powell says they can't own Bitcoin. They're not looking for a law change. Let me just make sure.
We're not allowed to own Bitcoin.
Not allowed to own it. Okay, not allowed to own Bitcoin.
The Federal Reserve Act says what we can own, and we're not looking for a law change. That's the kind of thing.
They're not looking for a law change, and it says what they can own. Okay. Okay, so that's the gist of it. We listened to it a couple times, right? So first thing I need you guys to understand, and which is no surprise to people who have been listening to me for a while, we've talked about this. The Federal Reserve, even though they call themselves the Federal Reserve, they're not a government entity. They are a private bank, okay? They're a private bank run by a certain family, right? We talked about this family, but they're a private bank. Now, the second thing they understand is the U.S. already holds Bitcoin, right? The U.S. already holds Bitcoin. So Bitcoin treasuries. This is a site, you can look it up, bitcointreasuries.net. If you scroll on down, it'll tell you how much governments hold. In the US, 198. So basically 200K Bitcoin, right? If you need another source for that, like, because what is Bitcoin treasuries? We don't know, right? What is this? Like, who put the site together? We don't know. All right. How about Forbes? Okay. The US currently holds roughly 207 Bitcoin. Did Powell lie? No, Powell did not lie because they're separate entities. The US government and the Federal Reserve, which isn't federal, is a private bank. Okay. So the US government is allowed to hold Bitcoin. The Federal Reserve cannot hold Bitcoin at this moment in time. Okay. So he did not lie. Okay. But the US already has Bitcoin and they are allowed to hold Bitcoin. So clear there. US already has Bitcoin and they're allowed to hold Bitcoin. US government is one step closer to holding 1 million Bitcoins. This is by Forbes, or this is in Forbes by Bradley Rattler. Okay. November 11th, 2024. So 11/11/2024. See how that works all the time in 11s, guys. Now, excuse me. Next thing, which I always reference this to you guys. So what is the Fed? It's a central bank. And as of right now, they are not allowed to hold Bitcoin. But central banks will be allowed to hold Bitcoin with this law that goes into effect January 1st, 2025, where they can hold crypto reserves up to 2%. Okay, so remember that law? So Powell did not lie. And this is already something that this is already written. So when he also said, okay, sorry about that. When he also said, well, we're not looking for a law change right now, he also didn't lie because this is already into law. There's no law change required. This is happening. And okay, this is from Cointelegraph, right? Where they say, the report, dubbed Prudential Treatment of Crypto Asset Exposures, introduces the final standard structure for banks regarding exposure to digital assets, including tokenized traditional assets, stablecoins, and non-backed cryptocurrencies, as well as feedback from stakeholders collected in a consultation launched in June. The Basel Committee, and we went over this with Maximus Crypto, right? Shout out to Max. We were on Max's show on Saturday, excuse me. We were on Max's show Saturday, and we went over this. And Max was sure to add the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision noted the report will soon be incorporated as a new chapter into the consolidated Basel framework. Excuse me. And then Max told you, hey, Basel committee, this is the committee that chose quant. So see Max's show for that video, right? But now, okay, this is from Cointelegraph, but I went and found the document, Basel Committee on Banking Supervision. And this was in December 2020, December 2022 that the BIS said this, okay? And that matches right up to this document or this article, December 17th, 2022. Okay? So if you go and look at this document, it says, and again, it mentions the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision, and it's named exactly what they said it was in the other article: prudential treatment of crypto asset exposures from the BIS. And if you're not familiar with the BIS, they're basically like the central bank of central banks, okay? And if you look at this document, it says exactly what they told us it said. June 22nd, or June 2022, the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision issued a second consultation on the prudential treatment of banks' exposures to crypto assets. After considering feedback from the stakeholders to the consultation, the committee has now finalized its prudential standard, which has been endorsed by this committee's oversight body, the group of governors and heads of supervision. Document sets out the final standard, which the committee has agreed to implement by January 1st, 2025. So this will be put into law by that time, okay? So Powell did not lie. He just kind of, he was kind of selective with what he said, right? So maybe this goes into effect January 25, it'll go into effect on that date, right? And then they will be allowed to hold Bitcoin. So one of the things I noted by looking at this, they're group 1 and group 2 crypto assets. So it might even be bigger than we first thought. Group 1 assets, they're able to hold to tune of the second consultation for the add-on for infrastructure risk was proposed and fixed add-on to the RWA set at 2.5% of exposure value for all group 1 crypto assets. So group 1 is tokenized traditional assets and stablecoins. Guess what's listed as a stablecoin? XRP and Stellar. So they can fall into this group. But then also there's group 2 assets, backed crypto assets, tokenized traditional assets, and stablecoins, which they can hold up to 2%. And that's what the article told us. So really, it might be 4.5% that they can actually hold and not 2%, but just 2% from group 2 and 2.5% from group 1. The more conservative group B2 treatment to the amount of which the limit is exceeded, breaching the 2% limit. So the 2% limit is for group 2. A bank's total exposure to group 2 crypto assets must not exceed 2% of bank's tier 1 capital and should generally be lower than 1. Banks reaching the 1% limit will apply the more conservative group 2B capital treatment to the amount by which the limit is exceeded. Breaching the 2% limit will result in group 2 exposures being subject to group 2 capital treatment. So I could dive more into this article, but this was just to back up what I'm sorry, this document, not article. This is just to back up more what the articles told us, right? Which was here, right? So we can confirm now that this article is accurate because we actually went out and found the document, right? So kind of relax. We already know, again, so just to recap, that the US already holds Bitcoin. So Donald Trump's plan can go into effect because the US government and the Fed are two separate entities. And on top of that, the Fed will be able to use 2%. It seems like 2%, maybe up to 4.5% of its reserves to buy crypto by January 1st, 2025. Okay. So I relax, right? This is just the market doing what the market does, right? Which is pull back. Okay. This is just the market doing what they do, shooting out news to make people fear and afraid. Oh my God. Am I muted? Am I muted? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. So does anyone have any like questions on that? Because I just wanted to hit y'all with that really quickly. Okay, everybody could hear me correctly, right? Okay, at least on my microphone, it looks like it's going okay. So I'm hoping. Okay, yeah. Okay, great. Thanks, Marie. Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Chris Cuts. Okay, awesome. So I just wanted to hit y'all with that real quick because, especially since I told you guys the switch is flipped, that was kind of paramount to the switch being flipped. Argument that I gave you guys. Definitely go check out that video if you haven't already. Let me just bring it up here right quick. So I really wanted to let you guys know that, and this is kind of how they do. They give you the news is not meant to really. The news is kind of meant to distract you more than anything. I feel like, right? Because there are like levels to news, right? So they blasted this out to Wall Street Journal, and all these different places. But the news like this, where you get the central banks to set standards and all of that, only Cointelegraph gets that. That doesn't get blasted out everywhere, right? There's levels to this news stuff. But then they'll put like hot to a coin scam. They'll put that everywhere. That'll be on TikTok. That'll be on, Instagram. Oh, crypto scam, hot to a scam. Oh, that'll be everywhere. But stuff like this, where central banks are buying crypto, no, that will only go certain places. Mostly for the crypto diehards. Right? So, and for some reason they didn't get my thumbnail. I don't know why, but whatever. So yeah, definitely come over and watch American Crypto Super Cycle Part 2. The switch is flipped. Definitely come watch that if you haven't watched that. And if you haven't watched SWFT taking off, definitely come watch that as well. But yeah, guys, I think we thoroughly and accurately debunked that. Okay. US already holds Bitcoin, and central banks will be able to buy crypto, but they can't at the moment. All right. So, okay. All right, let's look at the chat right quick. What's up, Ali Pio Rodriguez? What's up, C. Allen? What's up, Simply Here? C. Allen Musa. E, what is going on? Huddle gang all day, 100%. Let's Square in the house. All right, bro, bring it. New Jersey's in the house. Let's go 215. Let's go. Bill Spliff and counting. What's up? Renee, profits is what we manifesting with that Indigo Saint voice. Let's go. Stingy Bayberry. Good evening, Ruel and investing crew. And yeah, mainly music. Been a while, brother. Been a while, brother. Shout out. Thanks for coming through. Ricky Ricardo Crypto. Hello, yeah. And host. Why is Bitcoin down and Pudgy Pingos going parabolic? One second, guys. Sorry. I'm not a little stuffy. We just covered why Bitcoin was going down. Because Powell said what he said, which is a little misleading. Okay, it's a little misleading. So just go back if you missed what I said, because I repeated it a couple times. But go back and get that if you missed it. Uncle Chop Chop, what's going on? Boom. Ricky Ricardo Crypto, we went Christmas shopping, Walmart, and saw Pudgy Penguins, but not Bitcoin toys. Bro, crypto is getting cray. 100%. Pudgy Penguins just did some like token airdrop. That's why they're booming. Chris Cuts underscore BTC BX. Hey Blackaroo, what's up? Do you have any advice on the safe harbor rule? What are you doing? I'm sorry, I'm not sure about the safe harbor rule. I'll have to do some research onto it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I vaguely have heard of the safe harbor rule. Let's see. What's the best buy? Not financial advice. Panthers are kings. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. You mean which ETF? Not financial advice. I mean, I think the BlackRock one, right? I think the BlackRock one is the one that has the lowest fees. That's what I hear. So that's not financial advice at all. But from what I hear, I think it's the Rock one because it has the less fees. But don't quote me on that. I'm honestly not sure. Shiny Goo, what's up? Unknown, abnormal, Swift coin is dead. Don't listen to him. Hey, bro. Again, anything I say is not financial advice. I think I did a good job of laying out who is connected to Swift and what families are connected to Swift. So it's up to you if you want to invest. That's all up to you. But I think I did a good job of laying it out. And it's up to you, bro. It's up to you. And like I've said on here, regardless, none of these coins need us. This is the next financial revolution. Like Bitcoin is going to be a reserve currency. XRP might be a reserve currency as well. We've been over this. We've been all over this. Okay. So it's up to you guys where you invest. I have nothing to do with that. But I've laid out the research and I can let you know I am personally invested. But what you do with your own money is your own choice. And again, Swift coin doesn't, like, none of these coins need us. They're going to go anyway. That's why, you got this little bitty section of cryptocurrency. It really doesn't matter. The same thing with stocks. How many people invest in stocks? It's really through 401k and things like that. Most people have no connection to stocks. These things don't need us. It's always institutional money, both with crypto and stocks. It's institutional money that's going to move it. Because really, honestly, when you think about 401k, you got to invest in what Vanguard says anyway, or at least that's how my 401k works. you might have a Roth IRA, but then 401k is usually through Vanguard, and you got to invest in a Vanguard fund. So there it is, Kingdom Sam, yes, Ruth, sending love from London. Appreciate you, London. I really want to visit there one day, bro. Been to Germany, but not London yet. We need. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen, Stingy Bayberry. But this is definitely happening. This is what they do in the markets. They make you feel like, oh my gosh. And if for you new people, this is what they do, right? I want to have a separate show on this, but I could give you guys a little bit of it right now. So look at LCX, for instance, right? So you see here in the November time frame, right? It was pushed all the way down to 9 cents, right? So basically it lost almost its whole year's value until boom, it didn't. And Trump got elected and all the liquidity flowed right back in it. And in a week's time, it was here. Something that took it, 4 months to get back to? In a week, right? So really, you just have to know the narrative of the coin. We've been over LCX. We've let you know it's a member of the World Economic Forum. We let you know its importance with MiCA laws and all of that. So when they pushed it down to 9 cents, you have to be not afraid. You have to use also your chart and understand when something is oversold, right? When it's going to the oversold point, which even gets more clear if you look at it on a week chart, where it goes from overbought to oversold and gets bought back up again. You have to give yourself these tools and things to be able to weather when stuff like this happens. And show you something juicy, right? With the stochastic RSI, LCX looks very, very juicy down there, right? For the 3 week. Guess what else looks very juicy down here? SWFT looks very, very juicy on the stochastic RSI for the next 3 weeks. So when everything happens in January, could it be bought up? And we got that 3 weeks of beauty? I don't know. We shall see, right? But honestly, I'm not worried. You guys can do whatever you want there. I'm not worried. Let's see here. Again, I'm just sharing what I'm doing with my portfolio. I'm hearing it's a thing we have to opt into. Have 2 weeks left. Yeah, I'm not sure about Safe Harbor. Is that some feature that Ledger or something is offering? I'll have to do some research into it. Hey, River, what's going on? Hey. Shitcoin dead. So who is this guy, bro? Who is this guy? I guess you're just gonna have haters sometimes, bro. I don't know. Thoughts on Zen? I know Crypto Nation was talking Zen. I have not done any research on it. Maybe I'll do some research on it and see if I can get Crypto Nation on here. I know he's done some collaborations with Underdog. Shout out to Underdog Research Channel. I have yet to do a collab with him, but maybe it's time we do a collab and he can tell us about Zen. Because honestly, let me take that back. I did some research on it a long, long time ago, but not anything where I feel comfortable enough to present it to you guys like I have Swift. So, so I'll have to do some research on that and get back to you, Mitchell. But yeah, guys, yeah, all the markets are down, kind of reacting to this news from Jerome Powell. And, you know, again, we just debunked it. And it's, you got to believe these guys know this. The people in charge know this, right? But, you know, market going to do what the market does. So, whatever. All I want you guys to know, for me personally, with this research, it makes me not worried. We already know Bitcoin is held by the US government. We already know the law is coming into place where central banks now, central banks can buy crypto. So I have no idea how much money that's going to be, right? But the thought of that just excites the heck out of me. You guys, I don't know about you, but it should excite the heck out of you too, right? The central bank money is now going to be reserving cryptocurrencies. So I'll have to do some more digging into this article, but I think we got, or this document, excuse me. I think we got the gist of it. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I just really wanted to hit you guys with that. Nice to see we got all this participation. 53 on Black Rue Twitter, 31 on Royal Black Crypto Rue Podcast, 16 on Gentlemen of Crypto. Honestly, and if someone gets this information, I don't know if I haven't seen anybody debunk it. I wasn't even looking for it because I already knew the information. I wasn't out here looking to see if anyone else debunked it. But if somebody else sees this video, please reference my information. It would be great for the channel. Please share the channel. If you're on X, please come over to YouTube. It'll help the channel. If you're on X, please subscribe. That'll help out our X side because we want to get monetized on X. As you can see, we're growing the channel. You know, we've had over like 200 people subscribe in the last like 2 to 3 weeks, and I so much appreciate that. Thank you guys. I just want to let you know, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. But if you can do me the favor of continuing to share the channel, continuing to like and subscribe. If you're on X and Twitter, like retweet the show. You know, share with people that you know that are crypto enthusiasts or not crypto enthusiasts. I feel like we do a really good job here of breaking it down to the simple nuts and bolts. And if you guys want to go get deeper with it, you can go watch my guy Underdog Research channel and look at his research videos. You can watch my guy Maximus Crypto and look at some of his deep research on what he does with quant and things like that. But I think we get it down to a simple level where anybody can say, okay, I got it. You know, the US hosts Bitcoin already. Okay, I see that. It's in Forbes. Forbes is a known, you know, research, a known popular news, respected news place. Okay, I understand that. And I understand that news will misdirect you. I got it. So I think we do that, a good job of doing that around here. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me on a really late night over here for you guys in the East Coast. It's only like 10 for us people on the West Coast. Thank you guys so much.